Hey everyone, it's your girl Carter. I am back with another video, trying to stay consistent with you guys. I am officially in my 2-week wait, and as you can see by the title, I am 8 days past ovulation, and so I kind of just want to talk about my symptoms that I've been having within my 2-week wait, and just trying to still remain hopeful and stress-free. So one way to try to stay stress-free and hopeful is to kind of talk about my symptoms and wait out these 15 more days. Well, I don't have 15 more days, but most of the time you can't test until 15 DPO, so stay tuned. All right guys, so if you see me looking down, it's because I have my notepad here on my day-by-day symptoms that I've been having. So just to start with DPO 1 through 4, the only symptom that I can remember logging in my Glow app was sore nipples. And ladies, you know those sore nipples ain't nothing to play with. Don't touch me, don't bump me, just don't touch nothing, okay? Like, that's how serious it was. I didn't even want to have on a bra or really a shirt because that's how sensitive it was. But DPO 1 through 4, that was serious, sore nipples. 5 DPO, I didn't log anything. I think that I felt good that day. I don't remember feeling any type of soreness in the breast. I didn't feel any cramps. I didn't feel anything at all. So I'm gonna say 5 DPO was a breeze, no issues. So for me doing my research about implantation can happen anywhere from, I think it said day 6 through 12 after ovulation. And so 6 DPO, oh my God. So 6 DPO was intense cramping in the bottom of my belly and definitely in my pelvic. In my pelvic I felt some pain. Y'all know that I do have mild hydrosalpinx. You know what? I really don't want to claim that because I've been doing good with, the pelvic pain, not hurting. I don't want to claim that over my life anymore. So I'm just going to say that I had intense cramping and very intense pelvic pain as well, 6 DPO. So that led me to believe that that was implantation cramping. My first pregnancy, I did not notice any. I did not notice any type of implantation bleeding or spotting. I didn't have any of that. Actually, I don't even think that I noticed any cramping at that time. I was just kind of not worried about any of that or tracking anything at all, so I didn't really notice it. So just to recap, 6 DPO was, I believe, implantation, cramping, so hopefully it's supposed to 6. So 7 DPO, I had mild cramping on my left side, very mild. I can feel that the cramps were there, but it wasn't as intense as day 6 was. So I had mild cramping and nausea a lot, maybe when I woke up and throughout the day, especially when I would take my vitamins, and I didn't take them on an empty stomach, but I noticed that I was nauseous throughout the day for a DPO. And now for 8 DPO, which is today, I felt nothing. I felt great as far as no pain, no nausea, no nothing. I just felt good. I didn't feel really sleepy or tired today. Normally when I take the black seed oil, it does relax me and make me sleepy, but I haven't taken that today. I haven't taken that today, so I feel felt really good. Now I will be transparent. So today I was on my way to work because I had to go in office, and for those that don't know, I work from home, but today I had to go in office. So on my way to work, I got a text message that said someone is pregnant and they're having a girl, and it just kind of shocked me. Wow, where did that come from? We didn't even know this person was pregnant, and it just shocked me. So in addition to my spirit being shifted today, that right there was just hit me like a ton of bricks. And when I say it hit me, it wasn't like I wasn't happy for this person because this person experienced a loss last year around the same time. So I am in my heart rejoicing for her because I know how it feels to lose a child, and I'm just rejoicing for her as well because God gave her another baby, and the baby is healthy. The baby is alive. The baby is still in her body, and she's a walking blessing. So I'm happy for that. And my feelings aren't envious or about jealousy or anything like that. It's just, it's kind of like, okay, God, like all these pregnancies around me, when you gonna pick me? Like, that's how it feels. It just kind of feels like, okay, I'm happy for this person, but when you gonna, I'm still here. When you gonna pick me? When you gonna bless me with my rainbow child? Like, yeah. One thing that I have realized going through this journey is that it's hard to be able to release how you feel. It's just hard to explain how you feel without sounding ugly or, jealous. It's just hard. Like, I found myself having a hard time to explain to someone. I don't even know how to say it to you guys right now, but sometimes the feelings that we have, it's not a good look to others. And it's not going to be a good look to others that hasn't experienced loss or experienced trying to conceive for years. I'm at 3 years, but I could not imagine being at 10 plus years. I just could not imagine. Right, so I got sidetracked, but guys, I posted something on Snapchat today, and I will show you guys what I posted here. I have somebody on my Facebook timeline. She waited for God's promise to be fulfilled for 17 years. Y'all, 17 years. I could not imagine. That takes so much faith, so much patience, so much everything that I don't even know if I have in me. I pray to God that time, though, that amount of time does not await me for a child. To be quite honest, as bad as I want to have my child, I just think that if I had to go 10 years, 15 years, I think I would just give up and just say, you know what, it's not for me. But this woman is having her second child, and her baby just turned 1. So that lets us know that God is good and that his timing is the perfect timing, but that's sometimes hard to understand. And I did receive a great amount of people that kind of just took time out to give me some encouraging words, to tell me that they were praying for me, and they understood even though they didn't experience loss. I appreciate that because I don't express my feelings for pity or anything like that. Snapchat is my outlet, and some days I choose to kind of just vent. And the way that I cope sometimes is either filming or I write my thoughts down. Sometimes it's Snapchat, sometimes it's Facebook, but that's how I cope with how I'm feeling at that time. And really today, I felt like I was going to lose my shit, like really. But what got me through the day was just asking God to control my thoughts, control every single thought that comes in my mind. And sure enough, God came through. He took over my thoughts. He took over all those feelings that I was having. He just took over. Sometimes it just takes just a second where God help me out of the situation, control my thoughts, control my mind, take over my complete body, and just make it all better. I still feel a little shifted, but those feelings that I was having, throughout those feelings and throughout that time that I had, I still have my faith. I still have my hope, and it's still Faith February, and God can turn all of this around. God can, at the end of this cycle, make 2 lines appear, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful for God's grace. And I don't mean to get like churchy on y'all at all, but throughout this process, if it wasn't for God and, you know, just trying to keep the faith, reading scriptures that we've read over and over and over, saying the same prayer that we said over and over and over, reading, you know, sermon notes of how God did it for Sarah, how he did it for Mary, how God came through. If it just wasn't for that, we wouldn't be where we are now. Like, this journey, it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak, and it's hard. And so I want you guys to see that it's a process, and you have to be transparent with those that are watching, because it's not easy. It's not easy, but some days you're hopeful and you're like, we got this. I'm believing God, and I'm having faith. I'm going to receive my child by faith. And some days you're completely losing it. Like, oh my God, like, why aren't you giving this to me? What is it that I'm missing? What do I not have? Why has it happened to her? Why is they getting this? Why do they have more than one kid and I can't even get one? Like, you feel all types of emotions. It's just not for the weak. So, you know, when you watch my channel and you follow along my journey, like, this is what you're gonna get. It's just not easy. And today was one of them days. It was a rough day. All right, guys, so my rant is over. And just to make light of the situation, I picked up my pregnancy test, first response. When I got these tests, it's funny, but when I got these tests and I got home, I prayed over these tests. I don't know if y'all be doing that, but I prayed over these tests, and, you know, just whatever God's will, let it be done. But I pray to God that this test has 2 lines on it, and we start a whole nother journey, because we've been at this journey for a while, and I'm ready for it to end. But I am going to try to hold out on testing as long as I can. I am 8 days DPO, and I'm supposed to start my cycle next week. So my plan is to stay stress-free and to release, and not so much releasing on social media, but releasing in prayer, releasing on paper, so that, you know, I can go back and remind myself or look at my journey once my child is here, or once my child is, you know, growing in my belly, that God did fulfill his promise for me. But yes, the plan is to stay stress-free and pray over my baby onesie and just meditate as much as possible, and stay in a good place. I just wanted to make a video on where I was in my cycle. I am on cycle day 21 and 8 days DPO, and just be in prayer with us and for us that on day, or cycle day, not cycle day, but 15 DPO, we get a positive. If God has other plans, just, you know, pray that God helps us through the process, to keep going, to keep trying. I'm really thankful for you guys for following my journey and praying with us, and all of your encouraging words, and just everything, just listening or just watching a video. If you like this video, or if you like our journey, subscribe, and make sure you hit the like button. And thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Bye.